The Pink Pulpits Podcast, the gospel according to her. The Pink Pulpits Podcast explores the living, learning, and leading of women in the 21st century. How does the modern woman handle the world the gospel way? This podcast is for women in ministry, women surrounded by ministry, and so many more. Join us weekly on Saturdays at 6 p.m. for the Pink Pulpits Podcast, the gospel according to her.
Hey, welcome to another episode of the Pink Pulpit Podcast with your host, Lady Nicole Green. And I'm really so grateful for our community that we're building. I'm grateful that you all are being a part of the conversation. I'm getting your responses. I'm getting your DMs. I'm getting your comments in our feed. And I'm also experiencing and seeing your lives go to a whole nother level. That's really the whole point of the Pink Pulpit Podcast, is to see you win, to see you advance in faith, and to really see you unlock some places that have been broken, hidden, or just closed off. Our goal is for you to really be who God's called you to be, fully, without hesitancy, knowing that you have been called to be victorious. And even if life tries to life, that you know that you have a community of people that can help rally you, strengthen you, encourage you. You can always go back to some of our older episodes and talk you off the ledge so that you can really win. This is the gospel according to her, and this is about real life women that want to advance in life, but that we have an opportunity to change our lives, whether we're in the pulpit of life, marketplace ministry, mentoring, or you just want more. I'm the woman, I believe, that's been anointed to get you unstuck and make you unstoppable. I'm the faith chick, and today we're talking about something that I believe will change the way that you see how to advance in this thing called life. Every setback, every struggle. And I really want to talk about the winning position with faith. We've been talking the last couple of episodes about warring and winning. And sometimes you can talk about the war so much that you don't really talk about the win. And so I really want to talk to you about the winning position and how to position yourself to really love winning and knowing winning is how I'm made up. Listen, I don't care what things may try to tip you one way or another. You have to recognize that you are a winner. You are a winner. God rigged this thing in your favor. You're a winner. And so even when, I always say this way, even when it looks like you're losing, don't believe the hype. It's a fixed fight. Put that in the chat. Don't believe the hype. It's a fixed fight. Don't believe the hype. It's a fixed fight. I need to get a t-shirt that says that. In a minute, we'll have so many t-shirts. Y'all going to just be walking around with a t-shirt company saying, I got these from Pink Pulpit Podcast. Now watch it. You might be thinking about what would it look like to win. And you may be feeling like, I need to just restructure my life so that I can see through the lens of winning. And today, that's what I want to talk to you about. I felt like I want to talk to you about a person from the Bible that this may have been where she was not recognizing some things. It was this woman called Hannah, who was actually in position to win. And she's crying these ugly tears in the temple because she was barren, right? And her husband's other wife, Peninnah, was out here being loud and fertile. I know I'm talking to somebody already. Because you got people in your life say she loud And it's like she just always, it's like everything just goes for her, everything goes her way, and it's just like her life is life and so wonderful. But while Panera was over there running her mouth, Hannah was running her faith. Can you just put that on your own self shirt? I'm going to stop running my mouth and I'm going to run my faith. And those around you running their mouth, let them and run your faith. Now, can I go just a little deeper? Hannah took her pain to God. And what happened? She gave birth to a prophet. I just said something and I ain't even got into the whole podcast. Take it to God and watch it turn into what God prophesied. Turn into what God spoke over your life. Turn into what God had promised you when you was formed in your mama's womb. He said he knew you and that he has established you for nations. There's a plan and purpose for your life. You are a winner. I just said it at the top. I'm saying it in the middle, and I'll probably say it 5 more times before we end. You are a winner. Now, the lesson, when it looks like you're losing, you might actually be in labor. Ah! Wait a minute, did she just say that? Yes, I did. You in labor, girl. And now let me say this. I have never been in labor. So I know y'all gonna say, what does she know about labor? Nothing. But I've seen enough TV. I've been in enough birth rooms with some of my members that I've gone to pray for them and end up stuck in the birthing room with them to recognize that it can look like you losing. Because it looked like to me they was losing. No, wait a minute, because I get right. Don't send me no emails. Because I was say, later, because they ain't losing. They bringing a life into this world. Yes, they are. So no, it is not them losing. But what I want you to understand, yes, get that. What I want you to understand, watch this, is it may look like you're losing, but you might actually be in labor. You're not empty, you're expecting. I need you to take these points down today and don't miss it. Losing may actually be labor, and empty is that you're expecting. You're not empty, you're expecting. So can I give you pointers on how to be a winner? Pointers on what it means to know that I am a winner. Winners don't whine. They work their faith. Can I just say this? You're whining. Stop. You woe is me. Stop. I'm telling you, let's be real. Sometimes we do too much complaining. God, why me? Why is this happening? Why can't I get a break? Why won't this ever end? Why? Girl, God heard you the first 37 times. But here's the real question. Have you worked your faith like you worked your complaining? I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Have you worked your faith like you worked your complaining? James 2:17 says it this way. Faith without works is dead. And some of us have been speaking defeat over our lives when we should be speaking victory. You can't whine and win. I need another t-shirt. We just doing t-shirts, y'all. You can't whine and win, people. At the same time, you either go speak winning or you gonna speak whining, but you cannot speak both. There is no in between a whine and win. Win, whine, win, whine. It don't work. And you can't whine and win at the same time. At some point, you got to get up, wipe your tears, and declare, I win in all things, at all times, in all places. Let that be your declaration all year long. I win at all times, in all places, in all things. All times, all places, all things, I win. 2, win from any position. Kind of like basketball. I have watched, I just say this. Back in the day, Michael Jordan, beast, GOAT, the junk, you name it, that is Michael, right? And somehow, I think we done forgot how bad this boy was. He could win at any position, any place on the court, any kind of way. He could do it and win. I mean, he would be in the forward position, back 3-point. You name it, he did the 3-point. You name it, he could go and hang on the rim. He can do what they call it when you hang on the rim. What would they go and dunk the ball? He was a dunker. When I tell you, he can win in every position. And you got to recognize that God uses every place in every position. And you can win. You can win from behind. You can win from the middle. You can win from the side. You can win from middle court. You can win, but you got to know I can win from any position. You know, my favorite scripture, y'all know it, Romans 8:28. All things. You got to recognize that I am a winner. So that means I win in every position. Any place, anytime, show up, I win. Joseph was in a pit, in a prison, and in Pharaoh's palace, yet in every place he was still winning. Your position in life does not determine your victory, your faith does. You may be saying, well, I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth. I didn't grow up with money. I didn't grow up with schooling. I didn't grow up with all the things that people classify as people that are successful. Or I've never seen a successful marriage. Or I've never seen this or seen that, or whatever the case may be. Let me just say this to you. I don't care what position you are in life or what you feel like has been a deficit for you. You are a winner, and you can win in any position. Any position you can win. The next thing I want you to do is take territory, because it's time for you to advance. You have got to get off your butt. I know it's a running theme for me this year, because I believe that so many of us have allowed years and time with the cankerworm stone, with the pauper worm, and all of the different worms. All of them took something from you, and you let them. You better cut the worm's head off, like David did Goliath, and go get what belongs to you. Y'all with me? Y'all remember, every place you put your foot, God says he'll give it to you. Do not let go of your advancement. God is calling you to step into new places, new opportunities, and new levels of faith. If you're waiting for permission to move, this is it. You now have been granted permission to go take new territory. You've been waiting for somebody to tell you to do it. Lady Nicole Green is telling you to move, 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 move. You got me? Move. M-O-V-E. Move. And then I want you to understand you're going from glory to glory and from faith to faith. This is probably so important to me. Winning is a lifestyle. It's not a happenstance. It's not a moment. It's not a time in history. It's not just something that happens every now and then, or I might luck up on it. I cancel the word luck out of your vocabulary. You don't live luck. You live in the glory and the promise and in the fulfillment of Zoe, of what God spoke over your life, what Jesus went and blood bought for you, what was established before time. You have a lifestyle of a winner if you decide to do it. 2 Corinthians 3:18 says, we go from glory to glory. Winning is not just a moment. It's a mindset and a movement. Put that in the chat. Mindset, movement. That's me. That's you. That's winning lifestyle. Lifestyle winning. You say it in whatever way, but this is my lifestyle. It's who I am. It is in my DNA. The enemy wants you to focus on temporary setbacks, but God is calling you to a lifestyle of victory. Remember, victory to victory, faith to faith, glory to glory. When one battle is over, you're moving to the next level. And you are unstoppable because God causes you to what? 2 Corinthians 2 and 4, triumph in every situation. So I have to recognize I'm unstoppable. I am being triumphant in every situation. I'm going from winning to winning to winning to winning to winning to winning to winning. I don't even know what losing looks like. I don't even know what not winning looks like. Because I don't. You just said, did she say that? Yes. I don't know what losing looks like, and neither should you. Replace your complaints with declarations. Every time you feel like whining, say, this is working together for my good. This is working for my good. This is working for my good. Don't you whine. You when that whining jumps on your shoulder, say this is working together. That little whining right here, that little W jump up there. You say this is working together for my good. Get off my shoulder. Change your view of losing. If it looks like you're losing, remember, Hannah looked barren, but she was expecting. You're not empty, you're carrying something great. Remember, you're not losing, you in labor. You got to understand, you got to change your view of losing. This is just an opportunity for God to get the glory. This is another opportunity for God to advance me. This is another opportunity for God to continue to show his power in the earth through me. I would love to be a demonstrator of his power. I would love for him to use me to be able to show people what he can do. Let God use you. Say, God, use me. But be ready for the use. Because some of us say we want to be used, but we don't want to be used. We're like, Lord, don't use me, Lord. Then you cannot go from glory to glory if God doesn't use you. So decide, God, use me. Then move with boldness. Step out and take, that's right, what God has already given you. It's yours. Act like it. It has already been given to you, so act like it. And then stay around faith talkers. I am a proponent. You'll get it in this book. I have a chapter that says everybody won't make the team in Unapologetically Me. You can pick it up at thefaithshitcode.org today. But I say that all the time, that everybody's not going to make the team. Get rid of the Panea energy in your life. I know, right? Surround yourself with people that speak life, that speak faith, that speak God's promises, that speak that you will win and that you are a winner. You got to recognize that the enemy puts certain things in your life to try to get you not to know who you are. You are a winner. Know it. You know that song, All I Do Is Win? I want you to understand that's a lifestyle. It should be your mantra. It should be your theme music. You know, Superman got theme music. Dun, 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 dun. When you used to hear that, you know that Superman coming, right? You know, some get ready to jump down. You know that, wait a minute, where he at? Where he at? You got to get your own theme music. And your theme music's got to be, all I do is win. Lifestyle. Place I end up. DNA, mode of operating. You got it? Let it be. Come up with your own theme music. Come up with your own, you know, when they hear, like, oh, here she come. The enemy, when you play the music, be like, oh, shoot. She done learned who she is. Oh, shoot, she coming, she coming, she coming. Get you some theme music and play it on your phone. You know, matter of fact, that's going to be one of the charges I give y'all. Fine, even if you make up your own song. Do that this week. Come up with your own theme song. And every time you walk in the room, play it. And people are like, what you doing? I'm coming in. I want y'all to know when I'm coming, this was going to be playing. The winner is coming into the building. The winner has shown up. Are you tracking with me? What I need you to understand is this. You're not losing. You are loading. You heard put these gems down this week. The fight is fixed. The victory is yours. And God is setting you up for a win that will make it all make sense. I know, make it make sense. God is doing that right now for you. He's going to make it all make sense. This is the gospel according to her. This has been our conversation, y'all. I pray you know you what? Are a winner. And all you do is go from glory to glory, faith to faith, because God causes you to win in every situation. Pink Pulpit Podcast. I've been your host, Lady Nicole Green, your faith chick, teaching you how to win through the lens of faith. This is for women by women, making real life change in the pulpit of life. Remember, life is a gift. Make the best of yours. Until next time, stay in faith, stay winning, and know this: winning is a lifestyle. So go get yours. See you next time.
Tune in next week for the Pink Pulpits Podcast, the gospel according to her. Be sure to like, follow, share, and subscribe to this amazing weekly podcast with your host, Lady Nicole Green. That's right, the Pink Pulpits Podcast, the gospel according to her.